can't think of a worse group of people trying to work together.
Come on, speed! John, stop! Where were you?
First of all, congratulations. We're also excited about Thunderbolts. What was your reaction to the Marvel live stream? Did you know by that point, obviously, that your names were going to be announced? What did we think?
Yeah, I mean, I just couldn't believe that it was going on for so long. Yeah. It was like, I was like, I went to go make a cup of tea, and I was like, I can put it down for a second. And then it was still going. It was amazing.
No, I was waiting.
And such incredible names.
Yeah.
But they did have, like, it would just go on and it would stop for a while. And I was just watching. I was like, okay, I get it. Paul Rudd's in this movie. Am I in this movie? Right. Am I in this movie? But yeah, I was excited to see my name come up.
But
I mean,
which
I had
number was
some
it?
inkling. It was way towards the end. I was like,
you're like, fingers crossed.
Exactly. You were before me for sure. I was like, no.
They're waiting to see if you could sing.
That's what I'm going to get fired.
No.
Damn.
So you realize I'm in the movie. We're doing it. Now we're in it. What can we expect from your characters in this film?
We're just all so grouchy, and we're all figuring out our lives, and our lives are weird, and they're not conventional, and they are hard, and we've all dealt with a lot, and we're all so bloody difficult with such difficult people, and we have to figure it out. Yeah. And you can imagine how fun that must be to watch.
You're taking more of a leadership role in this one. Your character, Elaine, is kind of debatable. You wouldn't.
I mean, a reluctant leader, though.
Aren't the best leaders always reluctant?
I guess.
ones,
So, yes,
Steven?
that's true. They deny the call, right? Isn't that part of our?
And the hero's journey.
That's
Exactly. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
However,
But I think she also, like, even beyond that reluctance, I think Yelena starts the movie in a pretty dark place. Like,
a very scary place.
and she struggles with what it all means or what it's all for throughout the whole thing. And I think that's really fun to watch someone thrust in that position really be, not gung-ho about it.
And then you have all of the characters around her, and especially you have her dad that is really championing her. So it's a few amazing dynamics that evolve over the movie.
Absolutely.
And it was just great getting to work with him again.
And where do we find Red Guardian this time around?
Not in a great place. When we start, no, he's living in an apartment that does not look like it's been cleaned a lot. I mean, it's funny to think of him because we started with the last time we saw his character was the Black Widow movie, and he sort of went off in that helicopter. And where did he end up? He ended up in America, but definitely struggling to survive in a certain way. And I think, one of the things this movie really explores is some version of kind of mental illness or some kind of struggle with purpose in life and meaning in life, and the fact that meaning comes through the relationship building, and superpowers really only work when they're in relation to other people. They don't work in a vacuum. And I think that Alexei struggles with the idea that he is his own island, and I think he wants to be in charge. I think he wants to be in control. I think he wants to be famous. He wants all these sort of mirages and all these empty concepts that are never going to make him happy. But he's starting still very much craving and desiring that life, and it's pretty tragic.
How does he feel about his daughter stepping into whatever this new position will be?
I mean, as Florence said, I think he's known her since she was a baby, since she was 3, and sort of saw this pure spirit in her that is he feels very unique. And I think that it's a great opportunity for him to be supportive in a really pure way. I mean, he really does believe in her, I think, more than she believes in herself.
You thought you were going to be some great saviors? You can't even save yourself.
Congratulations. We're also excited about Thunderbolts. It's been shrouded in so much secrecy, but we're finally talking about it. First things first, Julia, that Marvel live stream, everybody had their name on the back of the chair except for you. What is up with that?
Wait, what are you talking about?
The 5-hour Marvel stream, the chairs, the names on the back of the chairs.
Oh, wow. I don't know, but someone's getting fired.
Oh, I was not trying to start anything, I promise. I just wanted to know. We had to get to the bottom of it.
I'm changing everybody who works for me now.
Everyone's getting
out.
swapped out. Well, in all seriousness, we're so excited to know that this is finally coming sooner than later. Hannah, Wyatt, talk to me a little bit about watching that stream. Did you know that your names were going to be revealed revealed in that moment? What was the reaction whenever you first realized you were going to be a part of this?
When my name came up, I literally screamed.
Yeah.
I was like, holy moly, this is a very, very big pinch me moment. Incredible. So honored to be part of it.
So I don't have social media. So a lot of the text.
Aren't you fancy?
I know.
Well, let me just tell you how cool I am.
Right.
I don't need to tell
Way too
everybody
cool.
how cool I am. I'm so uncool that I'm so insecure about it that I don't do it.
That kind of just made you cool, though. That level of self-awareness. It's like, now he's back to cool.
But I don't have it. So every time I get something, it's like, they're like, share on all your social channels. If I read that, I close the email because I don't have anything. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, this doesn't pertain. And then I got a link to a thing afterwards, and I was like, went through the thing, and I thought it was cool. It was fun. It was fun to see people that like I'd worked with before that you're gonna. I don't know if we're gonna work with again, but honored to be a part of it, and should be a total blast.
I'm keeping that chair back as well.
Keeping the chair
Yes.
back, as you should. Keep
Yeah,
the chair.
gonna frame it.
Now, of course, we've seen your characters pop up in various TV and film projects throughout this universe. How have your characters changed since the last time we saw them?
Well, Ghost has a whole new suit, which is really cool.
Okay,
Very, very
yeah.
cool suit. With the Ghost, we haven't seen her in a while, but where we left her is really interesting because she was in this place where she's healed, but not fully healed. She's still got her she can phase, but the pain is gone. So we find her in a much stronger position to where we last saw her. So that's going to be really interesting for the whole fight scenes.
Yeah. Julia, Valentina.
Valentina is more in control, has more power, and is forever seeking more power. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm digging these teases. John Walker.
John is not so different. He's kind of a set in his ways type of person. But
Does he have social media?
Yeah. Does he have social?
John's gotten rid of the social media. John, and I think it'll be fun to get to see in this movie how he changes, and that was kind of the fun of actually doing the movie, was going from what he ended with. You saw him in Falcon Winter Soldier, and now you get to see him go in a different direction a little bit.
What do you think makes Thunderbolts stand out most from the other Marvel films in this universe we love so much?
It's really different. It actually is very different. Not saying that all the other Marvel movies don't have an emotional core to them, and that wasn't at the forefront of what the filmmakers were wanting to have happen when they started out to shoot the movie, but it really was the centerpiece of everything. So even when it was like, is that going to be funny? Like you'd always play it for the fun and the laugh, but it is anchored in people's emotional turmoil, the things they struggle with, and how you have to go through those elements and jump through the hoops of fire to become a better version of yourself and build a team around people that are used to only being individuals. And that was a really fun theme to play, because you can dig into realities of life in a Marvel movie that can be difficult. I think we did an amazing job of keeping it anchored, and I truly swear to God to you, I am really proud of the movie that we made, because we thread a very difficult needle to thread, and I think it was accomplished.
Julia, Hannah, what would you add to that, if anything?
Well, I think all of the characters, certainly the Thunderbolts themselves, are very relatable as, I was going to say as human beings. But in fact, they all have anxieties. They're all deeply flawed in a way that's sort of recognizable. And I think that, and there's a grittiness to that as a result. There's a rawness to the storytelling as a result, to Wyatt's point, and an authenticity. And the film does not rely on a lot of the effects the way certain films have in the past, which that has its merits. But people are doing their own stunts. People are. It's bananas what you're going to see in this movie.
Okay.
It's really raw and real.
Oh,
It's cool.
incredible. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
A lot of practical elements to the stunts, like
Yeah.
mostly practical, which was really fun to do and watch
Difficult.
other people do.
Yeah.
And very
Yeah.
difficult.
Very difficult.
As I recall, you hurt yourself.
Ooh.
Well,
yes.
that was more of just my lack of my
Just walked into a door
my
or something.
stupidity
Well, yeah.
and my lack of apparent peripheral vision.
Yes.
Are you okay now? Have
I'm
you recovered
okay
fully?
now.
Look at
Once
him.
I
You look like
remembered my
thriving.
name,
Perfect.
Yeah.
got 3 staples in my head,
Yeah.
went back to
Literally
work.
went straight back to work. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
it
Quite
was-
the
remember.
professional.
Yeah.
Okay. And of course, we're here at CinemaCon. We're celebrating film, the movie going experience. Why is this the perfect film to leave the house, get in the car, get on the train, whatever, and see in the theaters?
It's an amazing. It's got everything. It's got the action. It's got the emotion. These are real characters, and the predicament that you find them in. It can only go from there. So it starts off extremely powerful, and it's fun. It's traumatized. It's incredible. It's a journey.
And it's about connection and connection with others. And there is a connection when you go to the movies and you're sitting next to people you don't necessarily know. And you're all experiencing the story, the film together. And there is a lot to be said for that experience. And this film sort of, in a strange way, kind of mirrors that, you know?
Yeah, and to echo all of that, the chemistry that you feel when you get to some of these movies, you just never know. You just don't know. I mean, you don't.
It's a crapshoot.
It's a crapshoot.
Right.
And there's a lot of personalities. There's a lot of fun stuff going on. But a lot of people have busy lives, and everybody does what they do for whatever reason. Because everyone's so great, this cast was so much fun. I haven't laughed that hard on a movie set for a really long time. Like the first 3 weeks that we were in on a certain set. It was just, I was surprised at how much I was having a good time, to be honest. And that carried through the movie, and you can feel it. It's an undertone. It's I love everybody. Legitimately had a fucking fantastic time.
Well, congratulations, Anna. We're so excited to watch. And thank you for stopping by and chatting with us for a minute.
Thank you
so much.
Of course.
Fun. Thank you.